The historic market town of Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire, known for one very famous, somewhat controversial resident. For some, he's heralded as the most important British statesman in our history. It is, of course, Oliver Cromwell. Born here in 1599, as a schoolboy, Cromwell attended this grammar school, or it was at the time. Of course, later he was instrumental in the civil war that went on to overthrow King Charles I. This building is now a museum in his honour, and this year they're celebrating their 60th anniversary. So let's take a look inside. Opened in 1962, the museum contains nearly 1,000 objects connected to Cromwell. Of course, Cromwell was maligned by some. More than just a politician, he was also a soldier, one of his more notable campaigns being sent out to bring Ireland under English rule, which he accomplished with ruthless brutality. These are two of his swords that may have seen combat, just some of the artefacts on display here. This, the iconic warts and all portrait of Cromwell, and this museum vows to tell that very story. Stuart Orme is the curator here. Stuart, so much here about Cromwell. He really was a Marmite figure.
Yes, he's a very divisive figure for many. He, of course, was somebody who was seen as a regicide, somebody who was involved with the trial and execution of King Charles I. His campaigns in Ireland have left him reviled there today. But at the same time, he's also a hugely significant figure. He's seen as somebody who is a sort of involved in the establishment of the democratic process as we would understand it today, a founding father of both the British Army and the Royal Navy, and somebody who championed religious toleration by the standards of his time. He was, of course, the first person who was not a member of the royal family to become head of state in this country. He became Lord Protector in 1653, and at that time he governed under the rules of the world's first written constitution, which we actually have an original copy of here on display.
His controversy meant for a long time many here in Huntingdon were ambivalent to Cromwell, but in the 1950s an exhibition 300 years on from his death reignited the town's interest, and this museum was born. Now it's celebrating 60 years with a special exhibit on that this half term. Love him or hate him, Cromwell established the path to democracy that we enjoy in Britain today. And with the tumultuous few weeks we've recently seen in politics, for many it may be a story that's more relevant than ever. Helen Mulroy, BBC Look East in Huntingdon.